G'day guys, Chewie here from Crash Course Gaming, and today we're going to do a hero spotlight on Valla, the ranged assassin demon hunter from the Diablo 3 series. I'm going to kick straight into it, straight into the action. I'm just going to let you know though, unlike the other videos, the Valla that we're going to be playing today is at a leveled capacity, so I'm going to be able to use the whole talent tree, so I can sort of give you a demonstration on how diverse these builds can get, and you can build your character to suit the needs you can of the combat. Okay guys, let's kick it off.
I stand ready.
Alright mate, let's kick it off. I think this time for this video I'm going to go mid, just to show you guys that I don't just sit in the top or the bottom lane. I can actually solo a lane. Okay, so the build that I'm going to go for today, it's sort of the build that I like to use with Valla. It's a popular build as well. It's sort of an aggressive build that assists with ganking as well as increasing attack speed and a bit of lifesteal. So the first trait that you want to go for is your Rancor. So a bit of a skill overlay, nice and quick. Your trait basically is hatred, so every time you do an attack you get hatred and you get sort of a buff which increases your attack speed and your movement speed. Obviously with Rancor we're going to increase that attack speed component. The first ability is Hungering Arrow, which is sort of like a seeking ability that fires an arrow that deals initial damage and then 2 follow-up damages that seek as well. You've got an AoE, which is your multi-shot, which sort of works in a cone, and then you've also got your Vault, which allows you to sort of like get out of there. It's sort of like your escape mechanism.
As you wish.
And we're going against 2 today, but that's okay. I don't mind versing 2. Again, if you're in a lane by yourself, you don't really have to sit in the bush for a gank. You don't really have good ganking potential against this lane. But, oh, they're getting a little bit aggressive. But I'm just as equally aggressive as well. I really like this character. It's probably the first of 3 characters that I really played when I got into the upper. Looks like we've got a gank coming up here. And then I'll just get in close. There we go.
I hope you're ready.
There we go. That's how easy it is. Very well. So obviously again, Terra, with this map here, it's scenario whenever the plants arrive, you want to get in there and kill those plants as quickly as possible and collect the seeds. And you know what, if Rainer's going to stay there, I might go roaming, but he's going back bottom lane. Don't be afraid too, if you're in the middle lane, to jump out of the lane and go for a gank if you're getting no sort of fight back in the lane. There we go. Let's get some auto attacks up. Just going to come around. They seem to be quite distracted on me. That's okay, I don't mind distracting 2 characters. Normally I'd go straight for that, straight for the scenario, but if I'm sort of distracting 2 of their heroes in a lane, I mean, my team's pretty much got those areas covered. Alright, the next area, that I like to take for this build is a little bit of lifesteal. Obviously, you can choose different talents there. I sort of like it because it really assists later on when you start soloing the mercenary camps. Obviously, if you want a more damage output, the other skill that's available is a Manticore, which sort of gives you that sort of an extra 50% hit on every 3rd attack, which does stack with your trait. But it looks like we're going for the ganks. Should be able to get him. Might come back. There we go. That easy. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was a little bit of delay there. Normally not that bad with trying to land a skill, but I might go for this. Looks like they're here. All right, let me show you how you can do this. We should just be able to nail them. Oh. Again, oh no, you definitely do not want to be soloing her. On her auto attack, she sort of gains like a temporary shield that assists with kicking your ass. Alright, here we go. Come in for that. Diablo's in. There we go, just get some autos off on him. There we go. Follow him up, come on. That's it. He's dead. I really do like this build. I mean, it's fun, you can follow up, you can gank. I might actually grab that, or just half back. Here you can sort of pick between your abilities. If you want to have that consistent flow of being able to use your skills to follow up on the enemy, by all means go for the basic attacks to reduce your cooldowns. personally, I prefer the cat trolls. I can't even say that word. I prefer the spikes. So when I'm doing my escapes or my follow-ups, I've got a mechanism to slow the enemy. If not, I've got something to get away from. So it's sort of a double-edged sword that I like to use. Again, got the terror again. Skills that we use for the terror is the Spore Queen's Curse, which is basically a way of CCing enemies. Like I've always said, you really use this character to not only gank and push bases. It's probably the main thing you want to be doing here. He's got some great abilities to really knock out these team fights. There we go. Should be able to get the gank on him. Come on. Oh, that easy. Start auto-attacking this. Oh, here we go. I mean, that CC is just, it's ridiculous. It really is just overpowered for all these characters. Here we go. Come on. Too easy, too easy. Alright, mate, let's go. Yeah, I really do like Valla. I really enjoy the character. It's an easy character to play too. Very easy skill sets. There's no sort of timing requirements. You don't have to be concerned about landing hooks, or you're not really controlled to any sort of the mechanics of other characters. It really is a simple tune to use. I really quite enjoy it. And don't be afraid either to get in there and start soloing these camps. The next part of the build, Rain of Vengeance is quite good as a stun for the group fights, but honestly, Strafe is probably the way to go for this build. Strafe really does assist. Strafe is basically, when you use that ultimate ability, the Demon Hunter does a spin and does like a massive AoE damage. Anything that's caught inside that strafe zone is affected by the damage. So if you can sort of get into a team fight where there's just heroes, you're going to really clean up on them. Really clean up on that big time. I should be able to solo these camps by myself, but I'll find out when I... Probably going to be in a little bit of trouble here if I don't get some help. There we go. Again, even that mechanic that I bought is really, really good for that defensive playing as well. Probably not in the condition to be doing that again. That probably wasn't the best idea. A little bit low, but you know what? I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can handle these guys easily with the Barbarian. There we go. He tanks it while I take down the creeps. Too easy. Again, what you really want to be focusing on, we've already got some pretty strong push there, is really taking over all these camps. I mean, just the added benefit of them pushing.
The night comes, heroes.
And here comes the scenario. With them pushing, it really does just keep that distraction and make it a lot easier for you to capture the scenario objective. It really, really does. You can't harp on that about that enough. There we go, me and the Barb. I reckon we'll be able to probably go for a team fight next. Probably shouldn't let them advance like that. I might have to grab a heal. Thinking I will grab a quick heal. But we should be able to clean up here quite well.
It is time.
All right.
Do what must be done.
Again, a really good thing is if you're going for the scenario, sort of split and come for these terrors first. Leave the big guy. The big guy's sort of where you want to be. You want to leave that guy last because that's predominantly the best place to have a team fight around. You really want to use his stun to your advantage. And I'll just quickly grab that skill, and after I get this kill, I'll explain what that is in a second. Alright, so the ability I just got then was Giant Killer. What Giant Killer does, it empowers your basic attacks to do extra damage, basically to a percentile of the maximum hero's health. So really, that really is the kick-ass part to this build that really assists with the ganking power. And I'm actually going to go down, because I can't have them taking this one here. We should be able to get a pretty good gank here. Alright. No! No! I was so close! Alright, here we go. We'll use the ult. Here's the ultimate. Like I said, it really does clean up. You can see there that as it's just sort of I maneuvered around with the enemy heroes, I was able to capture 2 kills there. It really, really does assist with all this. There we go, and there's our Terror. And look at that. We're going to be making a 10-minute match. As you can see, the enemy really tried to focus on going for the scenario, and obviously with leaving all these mercenaries, it's pretty much cleaned up their whole base. And we should be able to get a just chase in there with the slow and the skill, and there we go. Should be able to take him on by myself. There we go, mega kill. All done. Oh, we need the buildings, guys. Obviously they're going for the big rush. I don't know if some of the players don't realise if you don't get all the structures, you're going to miss out on quite a significant lump of HP here. And we're just going to go in for the strafe here. Again, you can just see how that strafe is just absolutely annihilating all of them. Again, you want to be using that actual vault skill of Valla's to either escape or sort of fly through the enemies and capture that slow and that damage while you fly through them. Next ability, I personally like to have 2 charges of vault, as it is my primary skill for escape and also for slowing the enemy, charging through them. Should be able to get these guys again. I'll just get one of those traps in there. There we go, he's dead. And he's dead. And done. Well, guys, I hope you liked the build. It was fun. I managed to knock that match just over 10 minutes. But the main thing I wanted to show you is sort of how mobile you can be with Valla and some of the great things you can do. If you see a build out there or something else you want to see or a different character, please comment or subscribe to my videos. Thanks.